back to center. We're going to step to the front of the mat. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Hands together in front of the chest. Lovely. And reconnecting with the breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale nice and slowly. Draw the tummy in. And we're going to inhale, lift up. Push the hips forwards. And exhale. Folding forwards. Back into that forward fold. Maybe just seeing how those legs feel. Keep the weight in your toes. We're going to come into flat back. So straighten the legs. Bring the hands to the knees or just below. Keep the back straight. Draw the tummy in. Keep the weight in your toes. And your neck is in line with your back. So you're in that nice upside down L shape. Slide the hands down. We're going to step back into plank. So nice big step back. Feet still hip distance apart. Shoulders above your wrists. Suck your tummy in, lower the knees, lower the chest, keep the elbows tucked in towards the body. Inhale into that nice back bend. So we don't want to lift up too high, be really mindful on your back. Lower back down. We're going to come up onto our hands and our knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Drop your tummy. Inhale as you lift the head. Exhale, arch out through the back into our cat-cow. And again, inhale. And exhale. Lovely, one more time. Inhale, drop the tummy, lift the head. And as you exhale, arch out through the back. And then tuck the toes under, sit your bottom towards your heels. We're going to lift up into downward dog. Paddle out those feet if you need to. We're stretching out through the backs of the legs, lifting that tailbone. Relax the head, gaze in between your knees or up towards the top of your thighs. Lovely. We're going to soften the knees, to bend the knees, look towards your hands, walk or step both feet in, coming into that forward fold. Lovely. Again, weight in the toes. And we're going to inhale all the way up. And exhale, lovely, coming back to center, reconnect with the breath, draw your tummy in, lovely, and we're going to go again, inhale, lifting all the way up, exhale, fold forwards, into our forward fold, lovely, stretch out through those hamstrings, bend the knees as much as you need to, we're going to lift up into flat back, hands onto the knees or just below, keep the back straight, keep the neck long. Lovely, and then lower back down, step back into plank. We're going to lower just the left knee, lower the right heel, lift that right hand. Lovely, lifting from the center of your waist. If you want to go one step further, you can come into full side plank. Otherwise, stay where you are. Lovely, and then back into plank. Sucking the tummy in, drop the right knee, drop the left heel, lift that left hand. Lovely, and again, you can either stay here, you could come into full side plank. If you're in full side plank, keep lifting from the center of your waist, building that nice arm strength, that nice core strength. Come back over into plank, lower the knees, lower the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Lovely. And then lower back down. We're going to come up onto our hands and our knees. Send the right leg out behind you. Send the left hand out in front of you. So opposite hand and leg. Draw the tummy in. Gaze towards the thumb of the mat. Lovely. And release back down. Opposite hand and leg. Stretching out, draw the tummy in, gazing towards that left thumb. Lovely, and release back down. Tuck your toes under, sit your bottom towards your heels. And we're going to lift up into downward dog. Get your breath back. If you need to take a break, drop your knees, come into child's pose. Otherwise, stay where you are. Keep breathing. Lovely, bend the knees, look towards your hands. We're going to walk or step, both feet in, come into that forward fold. Weight in the toes, connect back to the breath. Lovely, and we're going to inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale. Okay, let's go again. Take a moment just to get your breath back. Inhaling through the nose, exhale nice and slowly. Nice strong straight posture, standing up nice and tall. We're going to go inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, weight in the toes, relax the head. We're going to lift up into flat back, hands come to the knees or just below. Keep the weight in your toes, keep your legs straight, your arms straight, your back is straight. Lovely, lower back down, we're going to step back into plank. Lower the knees, lower the chest, keep the elbows tucked in, roll the shoulders back. Maybe you can lift up a little bit higher, maybe not, and that's fine. Lovely, lower back down, tuck your toes under, we're going to come straight up into downward dog. Lovely, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling, looking towards your hands, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Bring your right foot on a diagonal towards the left side, slide that left leg back. So coming into pigeon pose. If you were looking at yourself from behind, your hips would be square. Try not to sit into that right bottom cheek. You could drop into the forearms, you could lay the whole way down. So you should feel this into that right glute, the right hip, the right thigh. Inhaling and exhaling, staying in your body, staying in this present moment. If your mind leaves the room, gently invite it back to where you are right now. Beautiful. Coming back to center, spread the fingers out on your hands, tuck your back toes under, lift back up into downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling, looking towards your hands, bring your left knee to your left wrist. Bring that left foot on a diagonal towards the right side, slide the right leg back. And again, take a moment to get nice and centered. Don't tip into that left bottom cheek. And we're going to drop into the forearms, all coming the whole way down to the mat. Breathing into that left side, breathing into wherever you can feel the stretch the most. Just allow your breath to lengthen, which helps the muscles to stretch it out. Beautiful, and coming back to center. Spread the fingers out on your hands, tuck your back toes under. We're going to lift back up into downward dog. Lovely. And lifting the right leg up towards the ceiling. This time we're going to step that right foot in between the hands. Lovely. You could drop the back knee if you wanted to. Otherwise, leave it away from the mat. Lift the right hand. That right hand would be all the way up towards the ceiling. You could just bring it to that front knee. Lovely. And release back down. I want you to step back into plank. So step that foot back. Lift the hips into downward dog. Lift the left leg. Looking towards the hands. Left foot comes in between the hands. Help it if you need to. You can drop that back knee. You could lift the left hand. Lovely. Pushing down through that right hand, building strength. Twisting from the core. Beautiful. Top hand comes to the little toe side of your foot. Step back into plank. Lovely. Keep drawing the tummy in. Lower the knees. Lower the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Lovely. And then we're going to come back into child's pose. So sit your bottom towards your heels. Head on your hands or forehead to the mat. Hands can stay out in front or bring them alongside the body, whichever